Bro, oh my God. I don't even believe this is but it's a real story. It's about this guy named Marcus Wesson, and they called him the Vampire King of Fresno.
The Vampire King of Fresno?
Yeah, so, like, dude had the obvious, kind of like serial killer backstory. His parents were alcoholics and, shit like that. Well, his dad was alcoholic, and he was...
Beat him up with a ledge?
Yeah, beat him up. And so, yeah, his upbringing is so, just strange. Like, his dad was beating on him, his dad was beating on his mom. And then, so eventually his dad ended up just leaving their family to be with a guy.
Wow.
Yeah, right? So his dad was just like, fuck y'all, I'm gone. So by the time when dude was 17 years old, he was fuck school, bro, dropped out of high school, joined the military. Was in the military for a few years, got out in 1970s. But anyways, after he ended up leaving the military, he ended up meeting this lady, and they ended up having 8 kids together, right? So they start, just having this little family going on. And while he's doing this, bro, all that abuse and shit that he went through fucked him up. He damn near starts brainwashing his wife and putting her in this basically he's saying a lot of culty shit, bro. And so she starts really believing in what he's saying. So, and the lady, I forgot to say, she has 2 of her own kids, and they're both girls. So this is where the story gets dark as fuck. Dude convinces her into letting him marry one of the girls when they're 14. Because at first he was like, bro, I can marry her right now. And she was 12, and the mom was just at least wait till she's 14, which is so strange. But yeah, and then so he eventually marries her in his house, and they put their hand on the Bible and shit, and tells them that we're married. And so then, the girl eventually gets older, and he has a baby with her.
What the fuck?
Right? And so they have more kids in this house, because he starts saying, I'm gonna marry all of them.
What the fuck?
Before I even get to that crazy part, he starts telling all the kids, while they're growing up throughout the years, that Jesus is a vampire and that he is God. They started to believe him. So 2 of the kids, they get to a certain age, and they've been going through this shit forever, for years. They both ask for some reason, because they're like, damn, bro, we're already kind of grown, bro, this shit is weird. They eventually kind of just understand what's happening a little bit, and they ask him can we get out of here? And dude's like, yeah, y'all can get out of here, but I gotta keep y'all kids. I gotta keep everybody here. Everybody else staying here. And they were like, all right, at the time. So they said, it's cool, we'll cut. They see the outside world, you know what I mean, for what it really is, because this dude was basically keeping them inside, bro.
For the entire time that they were living?
They just lived with bruh, and they were just kind of going through poverty with this. And he was eating good, though. That's the craziest part. They were all going through poverty the whole time, and he was kind of just treating them as slaves, and they